Hi guys, today we're talking about fractions of a whole. Let's review our vocabulary words. Remember, a fraction is a number that names a part of a whole or part of a group. Our numerator tells us how many parts are being counted. It's the top number. It'll either be the part that's shaded or the color that you're talking about or whatever the question's asking you. And our denominator is the total number of equal parts. So all of the pieces that make up the whole, and it's our bottom number. And a whole means all the parts of the shape or group, when you have everything that should be included, like you didn't take anything away. So how can we use a fraction to name part of a whole? Let's try it with a word problem. The first pizzeria in America opened in New York in 1905. The pizza recipe came from Italy. Look at Italy's flag. What fraction of the flag is not red? So if we look at the flag, we can see that Italy's flag has 3 equal parts. 1, 2, 3. And we want to find the fraction of the flag that is not red. And I see that 2 parts are not red. There's a green part and a white part. And since it's asking about what is not red, my numerator should be the number of parts that are not red. So there's 2 parts that are not red. So that number goes on top. That's my numerator. And my denominator is the total number of equal parts in the flag. And there's 3 equal parts. So my denominator is 3. If I'm reading this in words, I would say 2/3 or 2 parts out of 3 equal parts. When we write the fraction, the 2 is our numerator, it goes on top, and the 3 is our denominator, it goes on the bottom. And we can either write them with our fraction bar going horizontally, or it can slash across. And to answer the question, what fraction of the flag is not red? 2/3 of the flag is not red. Let's try another one. Shade 2 parts of the figure. Write a fraction in words and in numbers to name the shaded part. So I see that it tells me to shade 2 parts. So I want to shade in 2 parts. And I know that my numerator is going to be the number of parts shaded, so my numerator will be 2. And my denominator is the total number of parts in the shape. So I want to count up all of the equal parts, including the ones I shaded. And I see that there's 8 equal parts. So when I write my fraction in words, we would read it 2/8. And writing the fraction in numbers, we would have 2/8, and we can still call that 2/8 because there's 2 pieces shaded out of 8 total pieces. Let's turn our paper over. Shade the fraction circle to model the fraction. Then write the fraction in numbers. And it tells me to shade 3 out of 3. So I see the circle has 3 parts, and I want to shade in 3 of them. And when I write my fraction, the numerator is the number of shaded parts, and my denominator should be my total number of parts. So I shaded 3 parts, so my numerator is 3, and there's 3 parts in the circle, so my denominator is 3. And I would call this fraction 3 out of 3, or 3/3. And when I look at that circle, all of the parts are shaded. And when all of the parts are shaded, we can also call that one whole. The whole circle is shaded. Now you try. Answer the questions on your paper. Remember, the numerator or top number is the number of pieces shaded or selected, and the denominator, the bottom number, is going to be the total number of pieces or parts.